Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Scrollers Chat. This is Season 1, Episode 2, and I'm your host, Richard Lee Neiden, and we're going to go down a little and introduce everybody, starting with Donna. Yourself.
Okay, Donna Presley, Donna'sWoodenArt.com, Facebook, webpage. I'm here to talk about scrolling. And I was opening up the chat window.
All right, thanks, Donna. And Carl?
Hey, Lee, thanks for having me. Hello to the panel again. Appreciate all of y'all having me here. Karl Taylor, just north of Atlanta. Check out my YouTube channel, please, if you don't mind, as well as everybody else's on the panel. I believe we all have a YouTube channel. Mine is named Scroll Saw and Woodworking Videos. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, Carl. Moving on to Rick.
If I'm muted here. There we go. Rick Hutcheson, webpage scrollsaws.com, and Facebook and YouTube just under Rick Hutcheson.
All right, thank you, Rick. And moving on to Russ.
Hello, everybody. I'm Russ Clarity, Simply Wooden Creations. You can find me all over the internet under Simply Wooden Creations. All you have to do is go into Google and type in Simply Wooden Creations, and you'll see my website, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, everything else. And tonight, I have my son with me, Cameron.
How's it going, everybody?
All right, thank you, Russ. All right, Donna, I'm going to get the sanding techniques. I guess we'll do that first, all right?
Okay. We all know there's several different ways to sand your projects. I have a few in here that I use. We have the Dremel. We have the drum sander attachment. There's different grits. There's also smaller drums than that one. We have from Cleanspore, we have the sanding mop. Drill press works on both. For Stockroom Supply, and Cleanspore actually has a couple also, we have the mini sanding mops that you can put on a Dremel, which the grits are anywhere from, I believe, 80 to 320. Works really good. You have sanding sticks. Don't use them often. Couldn't find mine at the moment, so there's a picture of it if it'll come in. And there's usually 4 in a package, each one with a different size grit. You have this one I got from Hobby Lobby. It's just a small sanding pad. 4 in a package, each one with a different size grit. The bigger sheets, cut them down to size. You can get this at any auto parts. It's hard to find anything above a 220. I like to final sand mine up to 400 on the items. Go to the auto parts, get the wet dry. You can go up to 12,000, I think. I mean, it's just a lot. A lot of pin turners. We have these. You can get several different places. Cut off a piece and put it down in there. Works great also. And that's just a few of your different options.
Thank you, Donna. Let's see if there's any questions over here from the YouTube page. Nope, enough questions right now. Then you guys have anything to add to the sanding?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. I've got one thing similar to what Donna had. It's for the Dremel. If I can put this closer. And here's the other side. Now this goes on the Easy Lock system that the Dremel has. And it's just a nylon bristle brush. And it comes in different grits. And I have these because they were given to me, about 300 different ones. But anyway, I use these on fine fretwork without breaking the pieces. They work really, really well.
I have a few of them, and I haven't tried them because it's like I didn't know if it would break my piece or not.
Hey, yeah,
I have a video that shows it in action.
Sorry, Carl. Say those again now. They come for, they're for Dremel?
It's a Dremel. It's a Dremel accessory. And
Yes.
I can't remember the number because I took them all of them out of packages for
I understand.
storage space.
But they're like little tiny small pieces of sandpaper. Yeah. That's
No,
cool.
they're bristles.
Oh wow.
They're soft enough where they will not break fretwork pieces. And I have a video on YouTube showing me using these in action. These are actually made for taking paint off window sills and window paint, not window panes, but the curved things inside windows.
I like that because that would work real good for other projects other than the like CNC projects to get down in there and sand some of the stuff.
Oh yeah, and also if you'd like to distress wood that's painted, it will help do that for special effects. Anyway,
Carl, Katie wants to know where can you purchase it at?
Dremel. I'm a Dremel accessories. Home Depot, Lowe's, eBay, Amazon.
Walmart.
Everybody has. Well, not everybody, but most people carry them that carry Dremel supplies. This is like only a portion what I have.
Just have a few.
Send that to Mulberry, Florida at
I'm trying to find the easy lock that fits on it. Just one second.
How many does it take to sand a dining room table down?
More than 2. Anyway, you'll find them at Home Depot and Lowe's. Russ has a nice gift card you can use at Lowe's to get them with.
Oh, you're never going to be on my show. Yeah. You just wrap that up real quick.
Can you get in my Rockler?
If Rockler sells Dremel supplies, they can.
There you go, Russ. You can maybe get in my Rockler.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I detest Lowe's. and all right, let's go there. And then my daughter gives me a $50 gift card to Lowe's this weekend for Father's Day. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. But, I mean, I hated it when she gave it to me. I was like, I didn't want to be mean about it or anything. And then I told her, like, oh, crap. And she was like, what? And I'm like, I told her, and she goes, I didn't know you didn't like Lowe's. And I go, everybody knows I don't like Lowe's. So
You have a blue shirt on.
I will tell you this much. In the future, you might see a live or a video posted of me going into Lowe's and actually using my gift card.
I can see it, Russ.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Rick, do you have anything else to add to the sanding?
No, not really. I just use a quarter sheet pad sander on my stuff. I don't usually get into the little small ones. Some of you we talked about it earlier there before the show, the electrophile, but I'm not even sure if it's still around. And it was I guess you'd almost call it a miniature saber saw that you could use your needle files in, and then some of them you can even glue sandpaper to just a blank file that was made for it and sand with that. But I don't know if they're even around anymore.
Carl, Katie wants to know what those are called again.
I call them little white round sanding bristles. The actual name, I have no idea. Go to eBay and look up Dremel and sanding, and they'll come up, or they should come up, with the name and number.
Do they have those in that big case they've got with like the handle on it?
I don't think they come in the Dremel packets that you buy the Dremel in.
All right. I guess
I'll
everyone.
tell you what, Lee. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send you I can't send the easy mandrel part, but I can send you 5 of these to pass out to 5 of the listeners tonight. If you draw names or whatever you want to do, I'll send you 5 of these, and you can send them to different people.
Okay, can do that. Thank you. All right, if you guys are all done with the sanding, we're going to move on.
You didn't ask me?
Go ahead.
One of the things that I use for sanding in there in the intricate spot is the old emery board. You know, and I don't know if I actually have one down here at the bottom of the sanding. You can take your razor knife and split them and make them really, really small. So you can get in those intricate places that you need to go to sand with. And also, when your sanding belts crap out on you and blow away, you can cut them down to thinner pieces and smaller sizes and use them to get into. And what's nice about the sanding belts is they're very stiff, so they will hold up to being folded over and put into the tight corner. So I've cut these down to an 1/8 of an inch or more, and this is actually cut off of a sanding belt like a 3x21. But yeah, the emery boards are very good, and then you can make your own actually sand flea. This was made. This was just a circular for a random orbital sander, and you just cut it. You stack cut them, and this. And I even threw in some. I was trying it one time. I threw in some of these 3M. What is that called? I can't think of the name of it right now.
It's like a scouring pad.
Yeah, 3M scouring pads, and that didn't work worth a flip. I can tell you that right off the bat. So don't do that. But if you'll take your 5-inch and just serrate them and put them all together, and all I did was used a regular bolt. All I needed with a washer on that end and a big washer on that end with a wing nut to tighten them up, and then a regular threaded bolt, and then stick that into your drill, and that works excellent to get into a lot of little places. What's the name of that thing? It's Scotch-Brite.
Scotch-Brite.
Yeah, Scotch-Brite pad. I tried to put that in there to see if it worked. Don't put your Scotch-Brite pad in there. I can tell you right now, it don't work worth a flip. It don't work. But you can make your own sanding mop doing that, and it gets in all the and you put it in your drill. If you have a variable speed drill, like a little battery one, you can control how fast it goes and get down in there. And the reason this is so thin is just for that reason, so you can get down in the little nooks and crannies. But once again, I experimented with the Scotch-Brite, and I found out that was like a failure. But this is one of the first ones I ever made. There's a little 1/8 inch, I think it is, not even a 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch bolt that I got with a wing nut. Works really, really well.
think you need to make a video how to make those.
Yeah.
Be a quick video though, wouldn't it?
Actually, this was all these little ends were cut on the scroll saw. They were all, I stack cut about, I don't know, 8 or 10 of them at one time, and just went in there and cut them really, really thin and stack cut them on the scroll saw. Now, I will tell you, I went through quite a few blades doing that, because being this is sandpaper, and even though it was stack cut, it wore out the blade really, not really quick, but to the point that I stack cut them on the scroll saw, cut all those little fine things on it, and it works. I use this one today. I just regret that I put the Scotch-Brite pad in it, because I made another one after this one. I don't have it because it's on my drill outside, but I made another one after this one without the Scotch-Brite pad, and I love that one to death. And the thing about it is, you can make it as thick or as thin as you want to be able to fit in wherever you want to go.
I think that's a link over there I put on the chat to those flap wheels.
All right. Okay. So if anyone has anything else to add about sanding, if not, we're going to move on and talk about the upcoming Midwest Trade Show. Anyone have anything else? No? All right. So coming up in August is the Midwest Trade Show, Butte, Iowa. And what we're going to do is we're going to go and take a look at all the classes and give you guys all the information via the website. So what we're going to do is pull this up on my site, on my page here. All right. All right. Can everyone see this?
Yes.
All right. Great. All right. So this is the Midwest Trade Show website. You can see up here, it's midwesttradeshow.com. And as you come down here, it has all of the information for the trade show. If you guys want to get a t-shirt, it has the...
Lee?
Yeah.
Steve is saying it's locked on Rick. Did you
Locked on.
recognize yourself?
Not for us.
Katie said it's locked on Rick also.
Hold on. Can fix this.
Ooh.
Stop sharing and back out.
Okay. Mhm.
All right, now click on yourself.
There we go. All right. Can you guys see it now? I think it should
Yes.
be better now.
Yep.
Okay. MidwestTradeShow.com. Up here at the top, that's the website. If you guys want to take a look at this, show information here on the front page. Also, if you want to order a t-shirt, they've got them there. As you can see right here, 2017 Midwest Trade Show is going to be Friday, August 18th, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Saturday, August 19th. 19th from 9 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. And it's $5 each day or $8 for both days. And down here it's got the location, which is the Grand Ballroom at the Dubuque County Fairgrounds, 14569 Old Highway Road in Dubuque. And once again, the show will be hosted by the Veterans Freedom Center in Dubuque and Karen Bowman from the Art Factory. And if you guys want to go over here, we can check out the class information so you guys can see the list of classes. So just give me one sec while this comes up. All right, so these are the schedules of the classes. This one here is Friday, August 18th From 9:30 to 12:30, it's an introduction to pyrography, which is wood burning. It's being presented by Michelle Parsons from North Carolina. And there is a size limit on that class, so if you guys are interested in it, I would suggest registering early. It's cost $20 per person. And Friday at 9:30 to 11, they've got beginning scroll sawing presented by Matt Gatchell from Wisconsin. Forgive me, Matt, if I'm mispronouncing that. He's going to be providing information on how to get started scroll sawing, from tips, techniques, basics, accessories, and to make scroll sawing more enjoyable. And again, that class size is limited to 25, so make sure you guys sign up early. The cost is $10 for that one. From 10 till 12 is the lunch break, and then at 1 till 3 is wood turning basics presented by Lyndall Anthony from Iowa. And that class size is 6, so make sure you guys sign up early if you want to be in that one. And that's $50 per person. Friday, 12:30 to 1:30, saw work with power carving presented by Matt Gatchell from Wisconsin. And Friday classes continued. We've got Friday 12 to 1:30, enhancing your scroll saw with power carving continued. Friday 1 to 2:30, assembly techniques. That's presented by Dave Cutton from Wisconsin. And Friday from 2 to 3:30, fundamentals of Intarsia, which is presented by Garnett Hall. Garnett is actually one of the artists that contribute to our magazine, so you guys will be able to meet him there, and you can see his work. He does some really impressive stuff. Hit the class size for that is 25, so make sure you sign up early if you want to be in it. Cost is $10 per person. Friday 3 to 4:30 is finishing, presented by Peg. And please forgive me, Peg, because I know you're watching or you're listening. Is it Senholtz from Indiana? And that'll be on finishing techniques. And that one is 25 people. So if you want to sign up for that one, make sure you do it early. And then the cost for that one is $10. And then there's actually, Karen actually wanted me to tell you guys tonight on the show that there's classes both days. So there is a class both Friday, and then there's classes on Saturday as well. So the classes on Saturday start at 9:30 to 12:30 with Introduction to Biography by Michelle Parsons. And then Saturday 9:30 to 11 is the Beginning Scroll Sawing with Matt Gatchell. 10 to 12 is the lunch break. And then 1 to 1:30 is the Wood Turning Basics 2, presented by Lyndall Anthony of Iowa. Saturday is 11:30 to 1, Fundamentals of Intarsia, again with Garnett. Again, that's 25 people only, and then the cost is $10. And then I just looked, this Wood Turning Basics is actually 6 people, so make sure you guys sign up early for all of these. Saturday, 1 to 2:30 is Biography. It's by Joni Overhouse of Iowa. And then that's $10 per person, class size 25. And then Saturday, 1 to 3, Let's Get Creative. It's presented by Rick Bartels of Wisconsin. And that's class size is 25, cost $10. Down here, you'll see the registration form. If you guys want to sign up for any classes, make sure you fill this out and get it back in by August 4th. Also, the number here, you can call Karen directly if you have any questions. It's 608-348-8332. Again, it's 608-348-8332. And then you can see down here it has all the information to send her. The addresses down here at the bottom. So if you guys fill out that registration form and send it in, you should be good to go. We're going to flip back over here to the contest information for the scroll saw contest. The contest will be judged on Saturday, August 19th, beginning at 10 a.m. They ask that hobbyists, not professionals, enter the contest. And then these categories down here are 2D fretwork. Projects primarily exhibit 2 dimensions of length and width and very little depth. Pieces require a minor assembly or construction, such as silhouettes, frames, ornaments, flat, slotted, or compound cut, signs, word art, etc. And then there's 3D fretwork, which is projects exhibit 3 dimensions of length, width, and depth. Pieces require complex assembly, construction, such as shelves, boxes, clocks, night lights, etc. And the next one down is intarsia, which is projects primarily emphasize intarsia techniques in their execution. And then the next one down here is open. Projects cannot be classified as either fretwork or intarsia. They must show evidence of a scroll saw being a major piece of equipment used in making the project. They may be asked to write a brief description of how the project was made. This category will include segmentation, non-pierced work, marquetti and inlay, which were done with the scroll saw. And then classes, basic, intermediate, and complex. Each of the above categories will be divided into 3 classes. Placement into classes is based on complexity of design used for the project, not on the skill level of the participant. The show staff will make final determination for class after all entries are received. It is somewhat variable and will depend in part on other entries in the category. This division of category be determined first by the complexity of the entries design and secondly by the total number of entries in the category. And then down here you've got the prizes. Class winners, first, second, third will receive ribbons. Best in class will receive a rosette ribbon and other valuable prizes. Best in show will win a rosette ribbon and many other valuable prizes. Scroller's choice winner, a rosette ribbon and many other valuable prizes. And then the junior scroller winner, a rosette ribbon and many other valuable prizes. The entry fee, 16 and under may enter as many times as they want for free. The fee for people 17 and older will be $5 per item entered. Let's see, general rules. Fees may accompany your entry form. Entry items must be taken from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. Friday, August 18th, 2007, and from 9 a.m. to 10 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, August 19th, 2017. By entering an item in the contest, you give your permission for your name and photo to be used. Contest staff will make the final determination for placements of entries into categories and classes. When participating in this contest, you agree to abide by and respect the decision of the judges. All right, and if you click right up here at the top, this is the contest entry form. Make sure you fill this out and fill out your category and your item and send this back. And I'm looking for a date on here, which I do not see. No, because you're probably supposed to turn this in either ahead of time or you turn in your project. So, because I don't see an actual date on this one. But anyway, up here it says the fee at the top, and so just fill this out and send it back, and or give it to them there at the door. I think it is. So, and let's see if there's anything else on here. Do any of you guys on the panel or on the want to know about the dinner information? Anyone? Okay, so that pretty much covers that one.
She doesn't have a list of vendors yet, does she?
Hang on, I can find out the vendors for you. The vendor information. Trying to see. Nope. She doesn't have them listed here. But I know that I'll be there with Scroller's Choice. PS Wood Machines will be there. Trying to think about Seiko will be there with the new saw. Trying to think. I'm not sure about Hawk, but I imagine they will be because they were there last year. And then, of course, Karen will have a booth there for the Art Factory with all of Dirk's patterns and projects again. And I'm not sure about the wood vendors or anything like that this year because I haven't heard anything. So, if do you guys have any questions for me about the Midwest Trade Show?
I believe Barbara Peters will be there too.
Barbara will not be there.
Oh, really?
I'm doing her booth for her this year.
Okay.
She has a family.
Promote her scroll saw blades are awesome.
Yeah, I'll be in the booth this year for her, and Garnett will be with me, and I think there'll be one other gentleman, and we'll be selling the booth along with the magazines. We'll be in the booth too. So, but yeah, she had a family conflict. She was on a vacation or something that week, so she won't be there. But I'll have the blades there and everything. So, all right. Rick, do you got anything to add about the trade show?
No, just the fact that everybody should go. It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of people and see some of the new stuff coming out in scrolling accessories and saws and stuff.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't have anything else on the trade show, hey Donna, is there any questions over on the Facebook chat?
No, none at all.
None at all.
I did want to say, if you call to schedule classes, because I called today, and it's Monday through Wednesday, and I believe the time is 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
For calling Karen at the Art Factory, yeah. Monday through Wednesday, you said?
Yes.
And then what did you say, 8 a.m. till when?
5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. All right. Moving on, we're going to talk about copyright-free images and where to find them. I'm going to get started with Russ. Russ, do you have a place you like to use for copyright-free images?
Actually, no. I mean, I just type in what I want onto Google, and then when I go there and find the image that I like or want to use, at that point I try to do some research and see if it's copyright free or not. So I don't have a specific place that I look for images at any time. A lot of the times I'll just design stuff on my own. So that being said, I can't help you a whole lot out with that. So.
All right. On that note, there's a website that I like to use, which I'm going to share with you guys here. I'm going to try to see if my screen cooperates again or not. All right, can you guys see it? Yes? No?
I can see it. Well, not now.
Not now. Could be before. All right, hold on one second. It's freaking out again. All right, can you see it now?
I can see it.
Okay. This is Pixabay. It's PIXABAY.com. This one is got over 990,000 pictures, which are free to use, clear of copyright. The only one thing on here is you got to watch because some of them want you still to, make mention of the artist, somewhere along, and then the rest of them they're just plain Creative Commons, so you don't have to actually use them or mention them at all. So we're just going to type in randomly. Let's say we want to make a pattern of a wolf, so we're going to type that in, and these guys will come up here, and let's see, he looks good. I'll just click on him. All right, so if you can see this over here on the right-hand side, right over here that I just highlighted, it says CCO public domain, which stands for Creative Public Domain Image. And then down here, it says free for commercial use, no attribution required, meaning you don't have to actually tell, I got it from here, you don't have to give them credit for it. So it's a true copyright-free image. And this whole website lists these. It'll list you the size down here as well. So you can look through here and actually, if you click free download, it'll give you the sizes. So if you wanted one, for some reason that was smaller. I always like to work bigger when I'm making scroll saw patterns because you can get more details in that way, especially in portraits. So you can see right here it's 4,000 by 2,880. So if you hit download, then it'll go right to your computer and download it. Actually has a bunch of pictures, and it's the website that I use the most to do images when I'm not using my own pictures of things that I've taken and converting them over to images. So this is the one site that I use. I don't know if anyone on the panel, different one, but this is again called Pixabay. It's up here at the top. It's pixabay.com. You guys can check this out. Once I found this, it was a big life changer for me making patterns. So, and it's not just animals. They've got lighthouses, trains, cars, whatever you guys can think of. They've got it. So make sure you guys check it out. All right.
That's cool. I have to look at that site because I had no clue that site existed. So
No, it's really neat.
I know
yeah,
our own.
Can you put a link in the description when you post this video?
yeah.
What's that?
Put a link in your description of the video of that site.
Yes.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, I'll make sure I do that.
Yep. Cool. I did not know that site existed, and that's good.
Carl, did you have another site that you use?
I have a site that I use, but it's not for that. If you don't mind, we'll do that in another episode. It's where you can take a picture and turn it into a pattern in like 2 clicks.
Okay. Do you want to demo that?
It will take a few minutes, and I'm not really prepared for it right now. So if you want to do it next week, I'll be glad to do it.
Okay, I'll do it next week. All right, I know Russ wants to talk about his helicopter before we end things tonight, so let's let him do that now. Mute, Russ.
Do what?
I said the unmute button. You still were muted. So I said you want to talk about your helicopter before we end things?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear that because I had my CNC running before we were on the show, and the control box was still running, and I did not know that. So, yes. So I made this little pattern of a helicopter, and we cut it out on the last Let's Talk Shop with Russ show over on simplywoodencreations.com or Simply Wooden Creations on YouTube. But yeah, so a lot of the guys want to do this, and they wanted to cut this pattern out. So I'm working. I worked on it today. I'm working tomorrow. It should be up on my website, simplywoodencreations.com, by Wednesday at least, on a PDF file where you can download it, and you can make one of these too. And so my show on the 20. Oh, you caught me off guard. Yeah. I'm trying to get over to my calendar. And find.
Well, it was the last thing was the last Let's Talk Shop for us.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually watched it.
Yeah, it's like it's the 15th or the 22nd. I'll post that on there. But anybody that wants to cut one of these is more than welcome to do that. And what you will do is cut this and pattern out after I post it, and then send me to contest@simplywoodencreations.com pictures of your helicopter. And then on that show, the mid-July, it's like the second week in July, whatever it is, on a Saturday night, we will show everybody's little helicopters and show off what you made. So, and if you want to make some improvements on it, like I didn't put a little tail thing on this, which I'm working on in the the tail rotor. I'm working on the pattern for that. I just threw this together, but I thought it was pretty cool. So that's what's coming up on the Let's Talk Shop with Russ show. And like I said, you download the pattern, cut it out, and we'll show anybody that sends me to contest@simplywoodencreations.com pictures. I will post them that night. We'll go through all of them. I don't care how many there is. Just real quick, though, I was up at Rockler doing the scroll saw classes again, and this is a little pattern I created, and it's up on my website, simplywoodencreations.com. So it's nothing fancy, nothing big deal, but if you would like this pattern, go to simplywoodencreations.com, go over to the pattern section, and you can see that. I thought it was pretty cool. I actually today I thought about making a backer for this, so I might do that and upgrade the pattern for that. But and the other one is this is a copyrighted trademark pattern, I'm sure. Adam West passed away this past week, and he was my Batman hero. I used to watch him as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. And so I turned his original logo into a scroll saw pattern. And unfortunately, because of the copyright thing that we were just talking about tonight, I can't post this pattern out there. But I mean, there's some little things that are different. Is because of like I had to make the bridges between the B, so they would hold in there for the copyright, and like the A don't go all the way through. But yeah, this is like a kind of tribute to Adam West and the original Batman, who I grew up with and liked him very much. Watched all of his shows, enjoyed that, had a lot of fun. So that's a little bat. And yes, I can't post this pattern because it's copyrighted and I don't want to get in trouble. But this is something I made and I cut out.
Good job, Russ.
And
That's good, Russ.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I just like to brag on my son. This is his very here. You show it.
That's his scroll saw experience.
Yeah, that's his very first scroll saw. That's a Steve Good pattern, by the way.
Probably what, 5-6 years ago?
About 6, yeah, at least 6 years ago, he made that.
Good job.
He did better than my first one.
Yeah, that's his.
My first one broke.
And then he progressed to my favorite team.
Our favorite team.
Our favorite team.
Oh, the Gators.
Yeah, Florida Gators. Go Gators! So
That one's a little more intricate, but nothing fancy.
So he scrolled both of those, and he's done some more, but these are the ones we picked out tonight. But this was his very first. I mean, I'm really proud of what he did for his very first pattern. So, I mean, you look at this big ox. He's like 2 inches taller than me and probably weighs 100 more. No, not 100 more pounds.
No, not 100 more pounds.
Yeah, but anyway, but he's a pretty good guy. But yeah, he comes out here in the shop and
we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. He's got into the lathe, like I said, a little bit more than he has before, but we have a lot of fun out here.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. What'd you get him for Father's Day?
What did I get my father for Father's Day?
Yeah.
A good old handshake and a hug around his neck.
That works too.
Yeah.
We have a mutual thing. I'm a father also, so we just kind of, happy Father's Day and go our separate way.
Works.
Yeah, he has a little girl. He has a little girl named Emma.
I have a 2-year-old.
And she is a card, trust me. She can actually, you wouldn't believe this, but she can actually carry on a conversation with you at 2 years old.
Full ABCs.
Yeah, I mean, it's like amazing. But yeah, he's unemployed at the time, so he's looking for a job. So I wasn't expecting anything from him other than the hug and then I love you, Dad, and that's all that matters to me.
I saw the grandson on the scroll saw too.
Yeah, he was out here today. He's out of school right now, and so Mondays and Tuesdays will be his days that he can be with me, and I plan on bringing him back. He is wanting so bad to learn, and you know what? The poor little guy, what the frustrating thing is he's trying to follow the lines, and he gets off the lines, and he's trying to do as best as he can. And I was like, he was like, I can't do this, Papa. And I went like, Gage, yes, you can. Do you think that I did this good when I first started? And he goes, well, I don't know. And I said, well, I didn't. So just keep on cutting, keep on going, and you'll get better and better. And how I know that is I have my granddaughter, Michaela. She actually scrolled with me when Michaela's like
20.
19, no,
She's
20. Michaela's 20 years old, and she like 12 or 13 years old started scrolling with me, and she has her own scroll saw in her own little shop, and she's continued it. So I'm hoping that Gage will pick it up and want to continue to do it, and I'm encouraging him to do that. So it's really fantastic. And Cameron has given up the scroll saw. Boo, Cameron, for the lathe.
I haven't totally given it up, but I'm waiting on somebody to make my pattern that I want to scroll.
Yeah, he wants to. He came to me the other day and said, hey, I got a pattern that I want you to do on the scroll saw. Can we do this? And I went like, oh, yeah, that's doable. So we'll see.
I have two things. One of them is Russ. Do you have the pattern up yet for the helicopter?
No, I will hopefully get up there tomorrow or Wednesday.
Okay. The other, Katie wants to know, found a picture on Google of the kids' table and chairs, but has no idea how to original poster. Any suggestions?
Say that again, Donna. You broke up.
Yeah, I don't understand what she's asking.
Okay, Katie found a picture on Google of a kid's table and chairs. No idea who the original poster is. Any suggestions on how to find out who it is?
Just design that has the table and chair like a 3D that you take apart like a puzzle.
I'm assuming it's a kid's table and chair set.
There's no way to find it.
Yeah, all I can say is, Katie, send me on Facebook PM or any way you can the picture that you're looking at so I can research it and maybe I can find out something.
All right. Well, I got a minute. I'm going to do my shameless plug for the evening. Okay. If you guys don't already know, pswoodmachines.com. If you guys go over there, not only can you get the PS Wood Machine blades, which are absolutely fantastic. Karl can attest to that fact. Not only can you get those and their scroll saw as well. They have all sorts of patterns from various artists, and actually just recently I wanted to show you guys one of the ones that actually you can buy over there. I can zoom in this. This is my Mustang. This is one of the cars that they picked up. All of my patterns over there are actually cars. So there's this one, and there's like 3 other police cars, and then there's a bunch of 50s, 60s cars. I think there's a motorcycle. So if you guys check them out over at PS Wood Machines, And then the other shameless plug evening, I got to do it. If you guys haven't already heard, we've got Scroller's Choice magazine, the new magazine. It came out December of 2015. This is the most recent issue for summer. And it's in as close as I can. It's actually backwards on my screen. So this started actually a carnival game where you can use a golf ball and knock down all the pins. This is actually very large. It's actually for a table. And if you guys read the article that's in here, you'll see some pictures of some kids playing it, and you can see the size. It's kind of larger, but it's kind of something that'd be really fun to make for grandkids or kids of any kind, actually. And this one here is the summer welcome sign. It's got the flip-flops, and then you can see here it's got the welcome plus the summer. This pattern and this pattern were both made by a gentleman named Kashi Deems. This pattern here was made by Sasho Davinsky. This one here was made by yours truly. It's a take me out to the ball game sign for the wall, and it's actually cut out in the size and shape of home plate. This one here is Garnett Hall's baseball. You can see the two little kids. They're actually playing baseball. You can see the bat and the ball under them. And then down here is Bruce Worthington's Sunflowers. Down here is Lori Seal Bernard, who was on here last week. She couldn't make it tonight because of storms, but she'll be back on the panel next week. But this is her bandsaw that she designed. It's a turtle. And then over here we've got the bank. You can see in the front of that there's a bank slot, and it's actually a bank, but it's a bumper car for the carnival games, for like a amusement park. And then this here is the convertible, which is the Intarsia that I designed. So if you guys look through here, for the summer, this one is actually already out in print. And if you guys ordered this, you should have already received it. If you didn't receive this, make sure you get in touch with me right away so I can get it out to you. And then if you guys look on the back, the website is right there, scrollerschoicemag.wixsite.com/home. And my screen froze again every time it does that address. But make sure you guys go to our website, check it out, because we've got them in print, we've got them in PDF. You can do a subscription yearly in print, or you can do a subscription in PDF. Outside the U.S., you have to go with the PDF option. We don't ship outside the U.S. right now. All right, that's all for the magazine. So I think my screen is still frozen. Can you guys see me, or is it frozen?
It's frozen.
It's frozen. Hold on one second. Let me try it. The camera. There it goes. All right, I'm back.
You're back.
All right, everyone. Donna, any questions over in the Facebook chat?
No.
None.
No.
Okay.
They
Anyone-
understood everything we said.
What's that?
They understood everything we said. Good job.
All right, you're breaking up again. One more time.
I said they understood everything we said.
Okay.
We've done a
Good.
good job.
All right, great. All right, does anyone have anything else before we sign off?
No, other than the fact I've enjoyed myself tonight.
as well.
Yeah, and I'm glad you invited me on. And so as keep shooting out the when you're going to have the show, and I'll be on as many times as I can. I'll support you as much as I can, Lee.
All right, well, I appreciate it, Russ. All right. So I guess that's
Thumbs up.
What's
Yeah,
that?
good show. Good show. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right.
Steve French
All right.
said, fantastic job.
Yep.
Katie
All
said,
right,
good
everyone.
show.
All right, let's call it a night. I want to thank everyone on the panel and everyone out in the Facebook chat, and we'll see you guys next show.
Where's your song?
Just